Why The Little Mermaid will flop. It's not just the fact that Little Mermaid is a derivative movie ripped off of an old animated classic, it's also the fact that Disney broke the trust the audiences had in them and their filmmakers. Little Mermaid stars Halle Bailey, a mixed biracial black woman, as Ariel.
You ever see something online and you make that exact expression? Well, then this video's for you. Prepare to get your best face on. Because we're about to go on a journey where we're gonna at things. Is this joke getting old? Yes, it is already. Great.
A woke PR marketing gimmick to bringing in more black customers to the theaters, but also a free opportunity to virtue signal as a means to attract more sponsors and enrage audiences who loved the original film in order to create social media reactions for free marketing.
Millions of people are angry about this video of The Little Mermaid remake featuring a black Ariel.
And they are now producing a mermaid movie in which Ariel is black. Now, are there black people with red hair? Sure, yes. It's not common for black people to have red hair. It is, in fact, a Nordic trait, if you will, Irish, really, if you want to talk about specificities. But they're going to make her black because everything must be black. That's the answer.
Disney paid itself $10 million for that awkward Little Mermaid Oscars moment. They brought out Halle Bailey and Melissa McCarthy out there on stage at the Oscars for shameless self-promotion.
Disney's live-action Little Mermaid has faced a major amount of backlash over the changes they're making to the source material.
Because in the original Little Mermaid, Ariel is white. She is white with red hair, and in the Dutch folklore that, inspired the first Disney animated film, she is also white, very Danish, as white as you can get, basically.
Like shot for shot, exactly the same, except that the Little Mermaid herself, a pale redhead in the cartoon version, has been recast as a black woman, though still with red hair somehow. Now, this is part of a growing trend. As the anger about whitewashing increases, so in equal proportion does the demand for what we must in the reverse call blackwashing.
Really, people? We're doing this again? Huh? She looks nothing like they both have the tail, huh? They both have the red. She looks nothing like her. How do I even know that she's a mermaid? Once again, a bunch of internet racists are upset that a fictional character is being played by a black person. And honestly, I don't know what the big deal is. You guys realize that Nemo was black too, right?
Actresses involved with the Little Mermaid film coming from Disney are having crazy meltdowns over the major backlash that this movie has already started to receive over here on YouTube. As you can see, the trailer, the official trailer, is almost about to hit 3 million dislikes.
And frankly, Halle Bailey's a perfect Ariel, and Rob Marshall, I thought, showed incredible foresight to cast her. I've seen The Daily, so I know how good she is. To give oxygen to a very small minority of people who, hate any kind of change is to me counterproductive, because the overwhelming majority of what I saw was, my goodness, she looks and sounds incredible in that trailer.
A travesty. For a long time, Disney has and been ruling Hollywood, with almost every movie of theirs making or touching $1 billion at the box office. But lately, especially right after COVID, their movies refuse to shine as bright as they used to. People no longer look at Disney in the same light as they used to. A kids-friendly company that serves its audience fun, laughter, joy, and heart. That's no longer the case. Nowadays, Disney panders to the LGBTQ+ people, and their films are highlighted at the foremost, regardless of quality or assurance of kids-friendly content. The agenda of promoting queer stories have become the main front of Disney and its subsidiaries like Marvel Studios. The list of recent Disney box office bombs have only increased progressively as audiences not only refuse to watch their movies at the cinema but are no longer fond of their Disney Plus shows. These are some of the Disney-owned or its subsidiary-produced films that have flopped, bombed, or lost money and made no profit in theaters. Strange World, Pinocchio, Lightyear, Turning Red, Encanto, Jungle Cruise, Luca, Cruella, Raya and the Last Dragon, Mulan, Black Widow, Eternals, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Amsterdam, Death on the Nile, The King's Man, West Side Story, The Last Duel, Nightmare Alley. These are some of the streaming shows on Disney Plus that went nowhere, nor did they show up on any ratings lists. Willow, Obi-Wan Kenobi, She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, Ms. Marvel, National Treasure, Edge of History, Andor, Moon Knight, The Book of Boba Fett, Hawkeye, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's a shame. The brand value of Disney and its subsidiaries along with the quality of content have become so unbecoming.
Multiverse.
There it is.
Even CGI, the visual effects have become so terrible, it almost feels like Disney is making cheap products in order to make ends meet. The CGI from the trailer of The Little Mermaid not only looks horrendous, but also reeks of cheapness and amateurish work. It's like CW level of CGI that nobody asked for in a theater release film. That too a film that is set to release in IMAX.
Me mechanic not speak English, but he know what me mean when me say car no go, and we best friends. So me think, why waste time, say lot word when few word do trick?
Don't waste my motherfucking time!
When me president, they see. They see.
I'd rather sit at home and watch something on Netflix with better CGI. The main actress herself has proven she can't act. From the trailers and TV spots, it's clear as day, she can't act. She can, however, sing. But that wouldn't do any good as the film's runtime is 1 hour 40 minutes. Davy Diggs is set to play Sebastian the Crab, and Awkwafina, the actress with a single facial expression who made it in Hollywood, is set to play Scuttle the Bird. The trailers show very little of them, suggesting it's another one of those Aladdin movie situation where Disney probably reduced the screen time of CGI character in order to save money.
He's a monster! What is wrong with you? Huh? Are you on benefits?
The voice performance from the actors seems to be of no significant boost. Javier Bardem is playing an over-the-top King Triton. I honestly can't wait to cringe at all his dialogues and screen time.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
Oh God, why?
Why? Why?
And finally, Melissa McCarthy is Ursula. I hate this actress as she's incapable of being non-cringe, as she cannot act to save her life. One of worst casting choices I've seen in recent times for a famous character.
Of death!
What next? Are you going recast Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow with Dwayne Johnson?
I'm roughly 400 years old.
What?
But it's very hard to focus when I have a sword impaled in my heart.
A very strange shape. If you've seen it out the back, it's like...
Well, that's just lazy writing.
Oh, you already tried and failed at that, didn't you? Thought we wouldn't notice. Disney ripping off brands that they already own. Jungle Cruise not only bombed, it also showed how terribly Disney failed Johnny Depp and how vital he was in keeping Pirates of the Caribbean franchise afloat. In conclusion, not only do I believe The Little Mermaid will bomb, but I do believe the film's box office disaster will set a precedent to all major Hollywood film production companies that quality is more important than the woke agenda and cheap pandering.
Listen well, brother.
I'm listening.